The Grand Stade Hassan Sikun is getting off the drawing board with an ambition that we rarely see in the world of sport to possibly be the biggest football stage on the face of the earth. With the 2030 World Cup right around the corner, Morocco has decided to step on the accelerator and transform a vast area of 100 hectares in El Mansouriya, just outside Casablanca, into the ultimate destination for sports lovers. The building site, which is already beginning to take shape, is the epicenter of a national strategy to place the country at the center of the global sporting map, sharing the honors of hosting the World Cup alongside giants like Spain and Portugal. The movement on the ground in El Mansouriya is already signaling what is to come. Heavy machinery is working on preparing the foundations, a crucial stage that requires absolute precision before the monumental structure begins to rise. The schedule, although challenging, is following a methodical pace to ensure that FIFA's deadlines are met. What we have on site today is the beginning of a profound transformation. The land, previously just an expanse of Moroccan soil, is becoming the base for an arena that wants to redefine the scale of what we call a stadium. The grandeur of the project reflects the partnership between the architectural firms Oalalo, Plus Choi, and Populous, heavyweights who understood that to make something this big, it was not enough to simply use tons of steel and concrete. They sought the soul of design in the heart of local culture. The stadium's design is inspired by the Moussain, a traditional structure, a kind of communal tent which is part of Moroccan history and spirit. The visual result from what has already been revealed promises to be breathtaking, a roof made with an aluminium truss that seems to embrace the stadium's enveloping stands and hanging gardens, creating an atmosphere that transitions between the monumental and the organic. Tariq Walalo, one of the brains behind the design, makes it clear that the stadium was conceived to be an extension of the Moroccan land itself. The idea of integrating gardens into the interior of the complex brings a necessary softness to a 115,000 seat structure. It is an attempt to blend ancestral roots, such as the shape of the tents and the beauty of the local gardens, with the cutting edge technology needed to operate an arena of this size. The stadium does not want to be an alien element in the landscape, but rather something that sprouts from it. Inside this structure, the planning is surgical. The ends of the stadium have been designed to hold around 30,000 supporters each, ensuring an efficient flow for the general public. In the central sector, however, the focus shifts to hospitality, the spaces dedicated to corporate boxes, premium areas, and exclusive sectors for VVIPs and VIPs. The layout of the commercial and circulation areas within this 100-hectare complex serves to ensure that the stadium lives long beyond the 90 minutes of a football match. The proposal is to offer a complete experience where comfort and logistics go hand in hand. When we look at the numbers, the scale of the challenge becomes even more evident. With a projected capacity for 115,000 people, the Grand Stade Hassan Sikun aims for the top. If everything goes according to plan, it should surpass the Rungradou First of May Stadium in North Korea, which currently holds the title of the world's largest for football. It also leaves behind the Michigan Stadium, an American classic. It is important to remember that, although the Narendra Modi Stadium in India is still the largest sports stadium on the planet focused on cricket, the Moroccan Arena will occupy an indisputable leadership position within the football niche. The coming months will be decisive for the progress of the works. The site, now prepared, will begin to see the rise of the vertical structures that will give shape to the stands and the aluminium roof. The progress will be gradual, requiring unprecedented supply logistics for a build of this magnitude. The construction of an arena for 115,000 people requires meticulous coordination to ensure that every piece of the truss fits perfectly and that all the support infrastructure, access points, security systems, and broadcast technology is installed to the highest possible quality. The expectation surrounding this development is enormous, both for the promise of hosting the grand final of the 2030 World Cup and for the impact it will have on the infrastructure of Casablanca and its surroundings. Morocco is betting high, but the signs of progress on the building site indicate a clear determination to deliver something historic. What is happening in El Mansouriya today is merely the prelude to what will possibly be the temple of world football 4 years from now. With every foundation concreted, the project gains more substance, and the dream of seeing the ball roll in a giant inspired by Moroccan culture is becoming the reality that the whole world will be keeping an eye on. Observing the evolution of this construction is like following a milestone of modern engineering. The transition from raw land to the complex steel structure and gardens that we are seeing on paper is a slow process, but one that, when finished, will alter the way the world views major sporting events. The integration between the tradition of the Musin and the power of a 115,000-seat stadium sets the tone for a build that wants to be seen, felt, and lived far beyond the goal lines. The Grand Stade Hassani II does not just want to host matches, it wants to be the very home of the history that will be written in the 2030 World Cup. We remain attentive to the next steps of this giant that, brick by brick, rises on African soil with the mission of being unforgettable. We are going to follow this construction closely, so if you want to always stay well updated on it, and if you do not want to miss anything about Stadium, subscribe now. Do not forget to leave a like, and before you go, there is another video playing on your screen right now. Click it and carry on with us. Take care.